What's up, you guys? What's up? And we're back. That's right. We're back, Dr. Don. I don't know what happened. We just, the live just ended. I think cell phone reception got bad. Something. I just looked down and it was over. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that happened, but I'm sure I'm going to wait for all y'all. I'm going to wait for all y'all to come back. I feel like some people will come back. It's hot. It's hot and sweaty and wet today, but we're good. Morning, guys. What happened to the stream? I don't know. Something happened, and it just clicked off. Sam, what's up? Sam, first one in the house. What's up, Sam? Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you for your help with all the advice about Vietnamese things and Vietnamese language. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but the stream just clicked off. I looked down and it was done. So I don't know. So I started a new one. Hey, no, somebody asked me. Yeah, Janice, you just asked me about it, right? Was the quality crumbling? Was it looking funny? Yo, Jackal 92. Whoa, superstar. We got a new superstar menu, the member menu. Jackal, thank you so much for joining as a superstar. Now we got a handful. We got more than a handful. We got 6 members on the channel right now. Beautiful, Jackal. What's happening, Sadie? We had a stream going for like 2 hours, and then I was talking to that one dog, and then I looked down and the stream was over. So I'm sure everybody will come in here. If it was starting to freeze and go blurry, and then it was gone, right? Did you see the dog barking at me? Dog barking right in the face, little white dog. Dog was barking, and then it just went out. So what I did is I changed the internet channel. I had my Wi-Fi settings incorrect, and I kept getting snagged by local Wi-Fi's. I think that's what it was. You know, I have to turn it all the way off, so there's no possibility that a local Wi-Fi will pick you up. And I think that's what happened. The local Wi-Fi tried to get me to sign in, and I didn't sign in because I was unawares. So we're in a local park right here. Let me throw away. I'm going to put this in the recycling bin. Morning, you guys. We're in Vung Tau, Vietnam. You saw the dog, and then the fruit, and then boop. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. Let me sit in the sun here for a second. This town, Vung Tau, is really, really cool. It's got a parky thing. It's not super, super hot. It's kind of like San Francisco or New York. Like this feels like New York. Feels like Golden Gate Park or Central Park or Columbus Park in New York. Nice. Hey, Rojo Brillante, what's up? Never under pressure. Can I fly you out? Yeah, for sure. It's just where you want to go. How much money you got? Chim Ferry, we are live. Yes. Greenside, Jackal, Little Soul. Jackal's on the team. We got a new member. The picture just went blank. Yeah, it just went off. I looked down and my phone was off. The live was over. I was like, wow. All right, I guess that's it. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, now we can hit the thumbs up again because we're started a new stream. The first one was about 2 hours long, and we have tons of battery, so we're just gonna keep going. We got another couple of hours or more or longer. Don't forget your thumbs up. Am I looking for a wife in Vietnam? Nah. Nah, I don't have any time. We live stream all day, every day, and then when we're not streaming, we travel to different countries, so and different cities within the country. So we've been in Vietnam now for about a month, and we've gone to thank you for Janice Jaybird for the happy poop. Since we've been back from Australia, we've been in Da Nang, Hue, Ho Chi Minh, and Vung Tau. I'm in Vung Tau right now, right? Vung Tau, yeah. Oh, and Con Dao Island. Con Dao Island was dope. So in the last month, we've traveled to 5 different cities within Vietnam. And the previous month, we were in Australia. Went to 5 different cities in Australia over the course of the month. So I'm traveling all the time too. Stream, travel, stream. We were in Australia. We went to Perth, Melbourne, Gold Coast, Brisbane, and Sydney. And Sydney was kind of a failure. So next week we're flying back to Sydney. From here, we go to Ho Chi Minh for a day, and then we fly out. I have a 24-hour layover in Singapore, so we'll go to Singapore for a day and stream there. You don't want to miss that because Singapore is dope as hell. And then we land in Sydney the next day. I'll just sleep in the airport in Singapore. It'll be fine. We land at noon, and then I'll just go into town and come back at midnight or whatever. They have a local subway that you can take. Ruth Ann, have you been to department stores in here? Yeah, we went to the store last night. There's a store they have here called Lottie. Went to Lottie last night and had some sushi. Yo, what's up, Ruth Ann? Letting my phone cool down. I think that might be part of it too. My phone was pretty hot. Now it's not. Now it's feeling pretty chill. Any authentic food? You're gonna be flying to Italy, Xenotar? Ah, very cool. Yeah, we did Italy last year. We did 3 cities in Italy in maybe a month. I don't know how long we were there, but we did Naples, Rome, and Florence. No, not Florence. Venice. And it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Naples, I really, really liked Naples. And Rome. Venice is a trip though. I really enjoyed Venice. I wouldn't miss it. I would go back there too. It wasn't like, I wouldn't say it had good food though. Venice was like going to Disneyland or Las Vegas, It was a sight, and walking around the city was gorgeous, but it was really expensive tourist attraction. But it was like the real thing though too at the same time. It was a tourist attraction. It was super expensive, but it legitimately was a 16th century city on water. It was incredible. Best food though, Rome or Naples, either. They both were good. Naples pizza was freaking out of hand. The internet, yeah, it's hard to stream. It's hard to stream in Europe generally as a whole. Europe on the whole is very hard to live stream. Internet's not good. Venice is for lovers. You're right, Charlene. Virginia is for lovers. Is it Virginia or is it Vermont? And Venice. They have macaroni yeah, they do. In Italy, they have a macaroni. I stayed with a couple in Rome. I had rented an Airbnb, like a spare room in somebody's apartment to save money, because housing is it's like the biggest expense here when you travel around. And Rome was super expensive. Yo, what's up, Linda? Woo! What kind of makeup do I wear? Joy and happiness. What do you mean? Look at my face. Look at my face, how beautiful I am, because I'm happy. I rented a room in somebody's house for like $40-50 a night. It was super expensive, but anyway, the lady of the house made me and the husband one day lunch. She made pasta carbonara, like Roman style. Crazy. They didn't hardly speak English. She was Albanian Italian. He was Italian Italian. He'd grown up in the apartment like all his life. It was built in 1948, right after World War II, and he never bothered to learn too much English, but a little bit. And she just made him food every day. And he was about my age. He was, like it was his dad's apartment, and he'd always lived in that same apartment. Just totally different style of living. It was really just alien to me, but the food was incredible. For lunch, she made this incredible pasta. She steamed fresh artichokes. It was crazy. Just another day, She was like, "Hey, sit down. We're gonna have some lunch." It was like really, it was crazy. He was like, "Sit." Do you want a wine? I'm like, it's 11 in the morning. I don't want wine. Caitlin Davis. Hey, Dulanga Kumara. Chocolate dark or chocolate milk, you guys? Chocolate dark chocolate or milk chocolate? What is your answer, y'all? Dark chocolate or milk chocolate? There is a thing right in the middle of my face right now. This is a YouTubeism I've got to get used to. Why is there a thing right in the middle of my face? How did they make income in Italy? Well, the house was, I mean, I think they owned the apartment, or they'd had it since literally for 70 years. The guy did leave at some point every day to go to his job. They seemed to be fine, but they were like working class, just like anybody. They were, in his 50s, Airbnb-ing his extra room, so he wasn't really rich. That was weird. It just felt like, I mean, they didn't have Walmart or Target. Nobody had a job at the grocery store or anything like that. So I don't know what he really did, but that is a good question. I wonder what people do. Here, people have their house and they open their own business downstairs, whether they work on scooters or sell coffee or produce. Both dark milk, dark milk. Yeah, I'm dark chocolate. I'll take any of it though. If it's chocolate, I'll take it. You know what I started getting into though? White chocolate. White chocolate is pretty good sometimes. If it's good white chocolate. But yeah, I'm a dark chocolate kind of a fiend. I like all the caffeine that comes with a dark chocolate. I got a rock in my crock. But yeah, housing is everything. So that's the milk. Whoa! Swaraj, thank you so much for the 200. Are you kidding me? Whoa, thank you so much. That's incredible. Woo! I appreciate that very much. Wow. Wow. Thank you. That helps. That's great. That's great for the channel. I appreciate the super chat for 200. I don't know what that currency. I don't know if it's Singapore, Australia, Philippines, or Indian. I recognize that symbol, but anyway, whatever. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Appreciate it. I get so many currencies on my phone because we've been going to so many different countries. And my phone is always confusing me. I'll be looking up something and I think it's going to come up in American dollars and it comes up in Australian dollars and it's all, or Vietnamese dollars are crazy to factor out because it's one American dollar is 25,000 Vietnamese. So if you want to buy like a hotel room for a night, sometimes it's $1 million. $1 million a day for a hotel room, but it's not 1 million Vietnamese dong. Chris Aaron, Liberty Love, woohoo! So it looks like who won, dark or milk? What do we? Carob. Paul Mystic says carob, not chocolate. Charlene wins with carob. All right, let me see if I can get this. How do I get this out of here? Okay, I got it. Thank you so much. Beautiful, Swara JK. All right, let's go to the beach, shall we? I have ants on the side of my face now. Sitting down in the park. I started to cry and then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Happy New Year, Hoan. Hohan, not Hoyan, Hohan. Dawn, what's up? Too few by. When are we going to Switzerland? We got to do that, huh? We're going to have to do that. I think we're going to do Australia, then we're going to do New Zealand. This is in the next 2 weeks. We're going to do Singapore, Australia, New Zealand in the next 2-3 weeks. And then after that, then I think we go back to Europe. I got ants sitting on by this tree. And I think we go to Greece. I think we should go to Greece. Maybe Oh, I was thinking about Albania too. Greece, Albania, Turkey. You know what I mean? I got to find out like who has good internet. What are the laws against? Well, actually, no, I'm not TikToking now. I'm on YouTube, huh? YouTube requires less internet, so that's good. It should be easier to stream on YouTube, no matter where we go. And so many countries have laws against. Oh, somebody was talking about the chocolate here. Or not the coffee, the Vietnamese coffee. This is what you're talking about, right? These are little Vietnamese coffee makers. They put on top of the cup. With this right here, they put the coffee in there and they pour it at the table. It drips. This is Nike brand or something. Nike brand drip coffee. I started to cry and then remembered I. Palm Mystic. We have not gone to the Jesus statue yet. We're gonna have to do that. I think I have to wear pants though. And I don't own any pants. I have these beautiful legs I like to show off all the time. I like to show off my gorgeous tattooed legs, but I need to get a pair of pants. They won't allow you to go in there without pants or a long dress. I mean, I could get like a long dress. Maybe they have pants that you can rent up there, like in Thailand. You know, when you go to the temples in Thailand, they have those, you can rent a pair of pants or a dress and they wrap it around you. Just tell them I'm a monk, you know, or tell them I'm a lady. Gotta treat her like a lady, treat her like, maybe they'll treat me like a lady. Buy some pants, yeah, a lot of stairs. Do I think I'm gonna stay on Tube rather than TikTok? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here better. I don't know, what do you think? Do you guys like it? I like it. If you guys want to hit that thumbs up on the top of the page, that really helps too. I know you hit it earlier, but this is an all new stream, so you can do it again. Oh, we're out of the ocean now, man. Check this out. I like YouTube. I like it. We need to see how it goes. YouTube is good because if your videos get views, you can make a few pennies that way. And we'll go on to TikTok though every now and then. We went on TikTok yesterday and had a really good live stream for about 45 minutes. And then I got restricted and I hung up and restarted. And then 5 minutes later I got restricted. I hung up and restarted. 5 minutes later I got hung up and restricted. So I said, sorry guys, let's turn it off. I don't want to because we got blocked out for a whole week last week and a half ago. We'll go on TikTok though too. I kind of dig YouTube though. We've been going on YouTube a lot this week, every day this week, but in the past we had gone on too. Looks like a jawbone on this tree, huh? What a trip. I think we can do both. You see the beach? I know I see it too. Did I see the Samsung video stabilization on the new 26? TikTok is a swirling toilet bowl. I'll tell you what though, which reminds me, the video stabilization on my phone is really good. And my last phone also really good. iPhones have a really good stabilization. There is something about TikTok, something about YouTube. The picture quality is really nice, right? The colors come in good, but the video is really unstable, right? It makes you crazy, right? I hold it as smoothly as possible, and it still is. It's weird. TikTok is more stable, but I don't think it makes such a detailed picture. So YouTube is better if I'm just gonna sit in one place, I guess. Walking around I think that's what you might be referring to, right? No, you don't get paid right away on YouTube. You have to think about it like it's in the bank. I'll get paid from YouTube on the 22nd of every month. So I got 4 weeks to go. It's fine. Yeah, it just moves a little bit, you know. Yeah, we're going to the beach right here. Check this out. Actually, I'm gonna ask this person if I can kick it in the hammock with them. Can I kick it in the hammock with you, homie? I started to cry and then remembered Hey. Oh, thanks. No, I'm good, man. Thank you. Well, no, I'm cool, man. Thank you. You gotta get mad at me about it. I didn't say to stop. Oh, maybe he thought I was waving him. I was waving him over. What I was saying was, come on, pass, pass, pass. TikTok reels are harmful, made for doom scrolling. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I know what you mean. I drove by the beach today. Jeffrey, Illuminati, Chris, Aaron, Ruth Ann, Zoom is in the place. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up. Good for the channel if you like it. Man, where the heck am I? This man has no clothing on. Yeah, he's sleeping right there. He's taking a bath. I'm gonna let him do his thing right there. Apparently he's taking a little swim and then sleeping on the rocks without any clothes on. Let me see. Yep. Got his little nudie booty in the air. Vung Tau Island is down there. Oh. That guy needed to get a new butt. He's got a crack in that one. I think he was looking for a new butt. He said, where's my butt? This one has a crack in it. Yeah, he's naked. He's warming himself on a rock like a lizard. What a trip. You want to see him? I started to cry and then remembered. This guy over here. Naked as a jaybird, I believe is how the expression goes. Is that how it goes? Naked as a jaybird? I hear my grandfather saying that. He's like it's on warming himself like a lizard on a rock. Kid, you not. Hey, what's up, dudes? Orale, how you doing? Xin chao. Not Spanish, Chris. Try to remember to say hi in Vietnamese. It's his birthday. He's in his birthday suit. Yeah, there he goes. He's just over here chilling. Yep. It's my guy. We're not gonna look at that too much. That is the saying, naked as a jaybird. My grandfather must have said that. It's intrinsic now. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever said it out loud. Naked as a jaybird. There's the cargo container ships. That's what we gotta do one of these days. I want to ride a container ship around the world. That's what I gotta remember. I gotta take notes of this stuff. Here, Chris, Aaron, you're dead. Different styles, right? You really just would not do that in America. You would not just lay out and sun yourself, warm yourself like a lizard on a rock. He might be having a bad day. I thought he was listening to the rock, which is, you know, you're having a bad day when you're listening to the rock. He's pressed his head against it. Rock hugger. It's not illegal in Vietnam. Excuse me, can I be naked as a jaybird? No, that's fine. Yeah, that's not, yeah, no problem. Can I listen to the rocks? You certainly can. There's another container ship down there, man. That's moving. Now it's hauling butt. Oh, you know what it's going to do? It's going to go park in Ho Chi Minh City Port. We're right around the corner. We are northeast of Ho Chi Minh City. That's where he's going. We're looking down toward the south. Yeah, so Vung Tau Island, where we were last week, it's way the hell down there. I guess you might be able to see it, right? From here? I don't know. It seemed like it was pretty out in the ocean. You think it's illegal and he's a little bit crazy? It's another day in America. It's not shocking at all. Well, at least he's clean. He jumped in the water and took a bath. That's every day in America. No, I don't. That's fine. I have no problem with the guy. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at these steps. Oh, man. Oh, that's classic. Oh, that's beautiful. He's just being at one with nature, yeah. Just another day. Just another day in New York City. Now, how's the water? I can buy myself water. Okay, let me see. So the wind doesn't blow it right in the ocean. Let me put those over there. Is this water clean enough that I put my feet in here and they're not going to get dissolved like an acid bath? Oh, nice. I think it's clean enough. Yeah. I can see my feet through the water. There's another step in here too. I could go down the next step. I could love me better than... It is a little slippery, yeah. A little bit slippery. Kristen Slaw, Black Diamond in the place. What's up, Black Diamond? Good morning. Yeah, oh, this water is so nice. Yeah, there's that lady. She's over there too. That's the lady that Spirit changed me a while ago, and I gave her some money. I'd recognize those clothes anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna let her be. I'm not gonna. She is also having a little bath in the water. Thomas, good morning, Thomas, with the laughing disco ball. What's up? Cozumel, someone took the. Yeah, the only thing, if I slip, I would go in the water, so I would throw my phone up. So if you see my phone going through the air, it's because I'm intentionally throwing it up the air because I'm slipping. Thomas, dang, thank you so much for the gift. That's beautiful. Yeah, no worse than Florida. How gorgeous is that? Wow. Thomas, again, are you kidding me? Thank you so much. 3 laughing discos. What's up? Beautiful. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thomas Singletary from Scotland, right? Is Thomas from Scotland? I think it is, right? Thank you for the disco ball. That's dope. Yeah, we're chilling in the water at a beach in... Oh, it's Thomas from Houston. Oh, different Thomas. Hey, thank you, Thomas. I thought it was somebody else. God dang. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, it's pretty tropical. No, it's not about saying thank you. I was researching it last night on TikTok. It's about what I was doing yesterday was what I always do, and I don't think I'm going to need to change it too much. But I read a couple articles on TikTok and then something on Google about TikTok, and then I asked ChatGPT a bunch of questions. I tried to ask ChatGPS, but apparently that's the way that's like the map thing, so that doesn't work. So I asked ChatGPT. I just got totally soaked. I have another phone in my pocket. I gotta get this over here. No, it's fine. I just am getting in the charging port in my phone. No, what I was doing was considered monotonous or repetitive, because the AI just sort of, when I say, hi Janice, good to see you, hi Evan, good to see you, when I say hi, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just being annoying, yeah. Evan Almighty, what's up? You keep asking me and I'm not answering. Yeah, there's also a delay on YouTube that's not on TikTok, so it takes me a few seconds, even before, it takes 5 seconds for your message to get here and 5 seconds delay to answer. So that's the other thing. Anyway, the AI was flagging what I was saying because I kept saying, Janelle, thank you for the rose. Evan, thank you for the rose. Janice, thank you for the rose. It wasn't because I was saying thank you. It was because that competitive comments, the computer picks it up and thinks that you're a fake account. Yeah. Where am I at? Oh yeah, the chat is ahead of the live stream. Yeah, the stream, we're a little behind you. We're in Vietnam. And the town that we're in is called Vung Tau, Vietnam. Vung Tau, thank you very much, Deb. Deb, one of our members. That's okay, I don't mind. Vung Tau, Vietnam. Looks like Venice, right? We're in Venice, Italy. I'll just say that. We're in Venice. Rash, I got one for dangerous activity walking. So yeah, Black Diamond. Thank you everybody for the gifts. If I didn't say thank you yesterday for some of the gifts, I apologize. I'm just gonna, when we go back on TikTok, I'm gonna continue to act like I always do. And but probably with some slight modifications. I think I know how to beat it this time. I think I know how to beat the AI. So this is called Vung Tau, Vietnam, and it is it's like a little holiday town, I guess. Wow, look at this ship right here. See that thing in the back? That's a boat. It's moving. That's one of those container ships. I could love me better than... Does it say Evergreen on the side of it? Dang, that's a big boat, dude. So this place is northeast of Ho Chi Minh City, northeast of Saigon. Beach town. Also has a large statue of Jesus up on the hill. The biggest statue of Jesus in Asia. It looks like a lot like the statue of Jesus in Brazil. Kind of, you know, with the arms out like that. But we're just north of a shipping port. The water is not as clean, but it's not bad. You could, I mean, I would swim in it. I'm gonna go stand in it some more. I just had to put my my phones down because I was getting splashed. Hold on a second. Put this phone in my bag. I don't want to leave it just sitting on the sun and the concrete. It's pretty warm. I could love me better than I started to cry and then remembered I... Hey Ivy, what's up? What happened to the stream? The last one? Just stopped. I don't know what happened. My internet just went out, so I restarted. Breathe in, Ivy, Hung Boy, Catmandu. Yeah, the picture's nice, huh? It's YouTube. It's got a really nice... It's a little wavy, you know what I mean? The picture is really clear and nice, but the stabilization kind of stinks. Stabilization kind of drags, but I like it though. I like the YouTube. Oh shit! I just got splashed again. We've been doing TikTok. If you guys don't know, we've been on TikTok almost every day for friggin' a year and a half or more, almost 2 years, I guess. So this is kind of fun. It's different. We'll still do TikTok, but it's less reliable right now. I'll try it out again. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. There's an Evergreen Lines shipping, one of those shipping container boats, right? God, look at how big that freaking boat is. That's what I want to take around the planet. I want to get on one of those and go around the world. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it though. It stops in Djibouti. Djibouti, I think, is Somalia or Ethiopia. Where is Djibouti? I think it's Somalia. And has a big port. China has built a giant shipping port there. It's pretty amazing, a modern port. And then they go around to Norway. Then they go over to New Jersey. I think they stop in other stops along the way. Boston, Missouri, St. Louis, Texas, what's up? That thing is moving, it's crawling along the horizon. Another one just went down there. They're all going to the port in Saigon down there. That would be crazy, right? You saw him going through Panama Canal. Oh yeah. in a storm. Oh my God, I know. I see those videos and they terrorize my dreams. Like the guys that catch the crabs and they go out there and catch the snow crabs or the king crabs, whatever, up in the Bering Sea. Like, man, who does that? You guys are maniacs. How 4,000 cars? Wow. Yeah, November's Child. They leave some rooms. They have rooms for the staff, cabins for the crew, but they also have cabins that regular riders can stay in. I saw a video about it years ago on YouTube, like 10 years ago or more, and I thought, I gotta do that. I got to do that. There was a couple dudes, a couple of young guys in Norway or the Netherlands or whatever. They had made a video about it, that they had just heard about it, and so they went to the dock one day. When are you guys leaving on the boat? And the dock master or the boat captain, whatever, that they talked to said, we're leaving tomorrow, but we want to go with you. Guy's like, yeah, we got rooms you can stay in. And the two young boys were like, what? They're not young boys, they're early 20s. They were like, we can do that? They're like, yeah, come back here tomorrow morning at 6:30 in the morning. Do not be a minute late. And they were there at 6:30 in the morning, and they got on the boat, and they said they sailed around the freaking world. It was wild. And it was like a YouTube vlog series that they had made. People weren't live streaming back then. This was a long time ago. But I bet they have internet now on those boats. You put an invite for them on TikTok, it's a fake account. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a fake account. I heard about that today from a few people. I wouldn't do that. No, I love all of you guys, and I would if I had a new channel. I would invite you, but I didn't make one. I don't plan on it. Yeah, so don't worry. Whatever it is that they want. Yeah, you can rent some leftover any bunks that they have, right? Yeah, if anybody contacts you and says they want to sell you Bitcoin or whatever, that's not me. You have a package ready at Federal Express, but you just need to go down and pick it up. All you have to do is, pay this thing first. I get so much junk mail. I don't know about you guys. I get so much. I get a piece of junk mail about every 15 minutes. When I wake up in the morning, if I sleep for 8 hours, there's 30 new junk mails. Yo, Janice, thank you for the thumbs up. Probably about every 15 minutes on average, I get a piece of junk mail in my main account. It's crazy. It's so weird. Like, who falls for it? I don't even know the point of it. Why do you send me all this junk mail when what am I supposed to do? Do you really think I'm falling for this? But people do. It's like that guy, Doc, what's his name? Doc. It's because I'm famous. I think everybody gets that, don't they? Named Doc Compton? I think his name is Doc Compton. You ever watch that guy? He's on YouTube and he's also on, am I singing? I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to cry. And remembered I can buy myself flowers. Doc Compton. Yeah, you know that guy? I watch him sometimes. He calls up these spam callers and acts like a little old man who doesn't, and Doc Compton is like probably 60 already. He calls and acts like he's 95 and doesn't know how to use a computer. Hello, how you doing? And he talks to these like, these spam farms in Laos or whatever, India. Yo, James, thank you so much for the makeup. And then he catches them. I don't know how he does it, but he catches them. And then he's wild. He's fun to watch. He's the trip. He's wrote a good many songs. Doc Compton? Me. Yeah, I used to write songs. That's how I got my money. Did you ever hear that one? Probably my most famous song was a story about a Rocky Raccoon. I wrote it a long time ago. In 1966, I gave it to these guys. I can hardly remember their name. They paid me pretty good though. It was Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Here's a story about Rocky Raccoon. You know that one? I wrote that. I was like 4 years old. I was a little kid. And this woman ran off with another guy. And they looked poor Rocky in his eye. Said, Rocky, I don't like that. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I wrote the theme song for the Rocky and Bullwinkle with Boris and Natasha. And the doctor came in, stinking of gin. Proceeded to lie on the table. Kids trying to do some, and the family's out here swimming. Wild. Rock Raccoon, yeah. That was such a good band, such a good album too. The Beatles' White Album, I guess. Now let's see what the local Vietnamese pop music sounds like. Let's see what we got. Ooh, this is good. Oh, I thought it was gonna drop right there. The brushes. Oh, it's English. What is this? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Vietnamese. It's English. English language. Don't know. So water, yeah, the water's pretty warm. It's nice. People hanging out on the beach promenade. People out here with the paddle boat. Some folks swim all the way out there. My gosh. Kenny, do I live here? No, I'm just passing through. She's washing out her umbrella. I should tell her that's upside down. Yeah, she's got it figured out. If you just go out in the rain, you can, whatever. The hell? Kenny, what's up? Yeah, we're in Vung Tau, Vietnam. And we're just traveling. What the hell is that? Modern art? That's modern. Boobs, yeah. Vic Soren. I don't know. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, we just been traveling for a couple years now, doing streams on YouTube and on TikTok. Where else? I don't think we've done live streams on. I set up a Twitch account, but I've never streamed on it. I don't like it. I don't think I can stream on Instagram. I don't have enough followers. Dreama, what's up? You got a foot of snow, Kenny, outside your house on Long Island. Black diamond, that statue looked like boobs. Weird, huh? Seashells. This statue seems to be of seashells or a woman's hair. You never been on Twitch? Yeah, I don't like it. A lot of people really like it. I don't like it. I tried. That's just modern art. That's nice. Yeah, that over there, that's boobs. Tell me that's not. And that's like a seashell right by the seashore. Ah, look at the size of that boat, man. That thing is crazy. Thumbs up. Yeah, if you guys want to bang that thumbs up button on top there, those little likes, hit that like button. That really helps. If you guys want to support the channel, super chats on YouTube are great. We also have memberships. We have the new membership program. We're going to be on YouTube all the time, so we're starting to do that, like subscriptions. $3.99 a month for $6.99 if you want to be a super duper star. Nice. But if you subscribe and like, that's great too. Those are free things to do. Kenny, Teresa. Do I see American muscle cars here? No. No, in Vietnam I have not. Here they have more like Fast and Furious, like cars that you would drift around corners and stuff, you know, modern, smaller. We saw the big muscle cars when we were down in Australia though, Perth, Australia. And Evergreen. Yeah, membership here, I get almost all of it. YouTube is bad. I mean, they don't take as much, you know? They don't take much. But I was, I think I have to give them a little bit, but I don't think it's much. Not like subscribing over on TikTok, they take most of it. TikTok takes most of everything, it's crazy. But, you know, if you guys feel comfortable doing that, that'd be great. If not, just don't even. But I was gonna I started on YouTube. I planned on being on YouTube, and then TikTok, we just got popular so fast in New York. It just blew up. So I was like, well, no problem. I'll just stay on TikTok. And never really got back to YouTube. But like my name, Zen Chef Mo, just from when we were doing cooking, and I never changed it because we were already popular and successful on TikTok. So I thought, well, why change the name instead of Zen Chef Mo? Have it be, I don't know, Zen Chef Walks, Zen Chef Travels, Chef Chris, or just take chef thing out of the way. I don't know. I don't even, or maybe I'll just leave it alone. No, I don't have water. I need water. You got 94 Trans Am. Dang, nice car, nice ride. No, I gotta go and get some water. These are the fishing boats. These are awesome. The Vietnamese standard blue and red and yellow painted wooden fishing boats. Zenmo Travels, right? Something like that. It's bright out here. I can't really get a good angle to show you guys the colors on these boats. A lot of people are getting away from TikTok, right? It's still massive in Asia. A lot of Americans are getting away from it since the sale because they don't like the people that bought it. Greetings, Paulette. Yeah, and if you guys also, if you watch the YouTube videos, that's another way to help out the channel that doesn't cost anything for you, but the ad revenue comes in. So that's another thing about TikTok. I get paid. Like there's one video, I was just checking it out yesterday, an older video. I can't remember which one it was, but yesterday I got like $3 for it. I forgot all about it. And I got like $3 for it because it had gotten popular. It was just some short, you know, or how to make like jalapeno mayonnaise or something like that. It's been up there for 2 years, and I just got $3.19 for it yesterday from YouTube, which TikTok doesn't do that. Yeah, TikTok is it's fine. I'll go over there. I want to make sure that everybody who was on TikTok in the group comes over here. And more, plus, you know, even more people. Teresa, Black Diamond, 27th day of the month. We're almost out of February. Yo, Nicola Mayhew. Oh, Nicole Mayhew. Yo, what's up? Thank you so much for the £2 on Super Chat. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Yo! Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. $2 on Super Chat. Nicole. All right. Let's go. Maybe we can go on this little beach area. What's up? But wherever you guys want to go, I'll go there. If we find that we don't like YouTube or we don't like TikTok, I'll hang out with you guys. I'll hang out with this chat, with this crew, with this gang. The other thing was Brian, our buddy Brian Blackman from California. He went over to this place, Epic. I got Epic on my phone, but I haven't made the account yet, so I haven't looked at it. Your cousin gets paid out, huh, Sherry, on YouTube? Hopefully, maybe I will. Huh, these boats are dope. A lot of boats. Oh, bottle of water to drink. Yeah, drinking water, you're right. Well, these ones are striped with blue and red and yellow. Yeah, drinking water. Let's go back into town here. Hot, man, it's hot today. Hey, Rocky didn't like that. Okay. Woo. I love the branches or the roots here on these trees. This is crazy how they grow like a shark fin. This is so crazy, this tree. See how they grow straight up like that? Hi, how you doing?
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Bless you. Come on. Yeah, water and a snack. Yeah, I had a banh mi this morning. I think the boat owners would take us for, that'd be crazy, huh? That would be awesome. This is modern art right here, huh? So 60s. Modern sculpture from the 1960s. Oh my God, totally. I love it. Yeah, oh yeah, you remember the time we were in Krabi, Thailand? And it started to rain like really hard. Like we were walking around. I was getting ready to stream in the morning, and I wanted to go swim on Rainy Beach, over at Rainy Beach, Rayleigh Beach. And there was a guy with a fishing boat who really overcharged me a lot. But he took us out there. Eddie, what's up? Yeah, the banh mi was just now, yeah. He took us out to Rayleigh Beach. So normally those boats, they wait until they get 10 or 12 people. But it was raining, so there was nobody else out there. And he rowed us out there in that boat. He charged me a lot. I think normally it would be like, I don't know, 300 Thai baht, and he charged me like 1,000 Thai baht or something like that. I forgot about that guy. Why are we not on TikTok right now, Eddie? We were, hey Megan, we were on Thai baht. I'm reading all this stuff. We were on TikTok last night, and we will go over there sometimes, but we got a ton of restrictions last week, and a lot of people got a lot of our friends did Sheem, Freelocated. A lot of our friends did not, but even Thrasher did. Some of the bigger names. So we tried out YouTube, and I've been going live on YouTube on and off now and again. So now we've been over here for 7 days in a row. I love it. I think it's great. And then the picture's really nice. You can see my blackheads right here. You can see the bags under my eye. Turkish mama. Yeah, look crazy. Yeah, the guy took us out on that boat. He was like, yeah, he was happy to do it, but he acted like didn't want to do it. Oh, I don't want to take you out there. We need to wait for 10 more people. I said, okay, let's wait for 10 more people. And then it started storming, pouring rain. I said, you sure you want to keep waiting, bro? He's like, no, I take you, but you basically have to buy all the seats. I was like, whatever, let's go, let's do it. Yeah, Thailand is pretty cool. Too many demonetized. Yeah, they put a bunch of restrictions on me last week. They demonetized me, but for 7 days. So I stayed off for 7 days. Went back on yesterday for the first time after like 8 days. And got a lot of gifts, did a battle. Kevin called me up to battle, so I picked it up. I hadn't talked to Kevin forever. And 5 minutes later, I got restricted again. They're violations. I got 3 violations in a row from TikTok. I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. I've been on TikTok for years, and it's starting to make me crazy. So we'll stay over here. I'm gonna try to keep going on TikTok every now and then. I don't want to lose it. Circle K right here. We'll get a bottle of water. Took a long time to build that channel. I don't want to lose it. Oh, it's not air conditioned. For some reason, it's not air conditioned. It's hot in here. Bummies, bun baos. We are in Circle K in Vung Tau, Vietnam. These are pretty good, actually. I started drinking these. I'm gonna get another one right now. This is 17. This is more than the coffee I just bought a while ago. They're Red Bulls. Is that 2 for 26? So 13 each. That's cheap. You gotta stay away from that stuff. That stuff's like poison. If you're an American and you haven't seen this stuff, we have Red Bull like this in America, right? As well as other flavors. Here, you get it in this little medicine jar. There's the Cambodian one called Caribou. There's a Thai Red Bull here. This is like Vietnamese Red Bull. It's crazy, man. And it's so powerful. I really suggest not buying it. I try and stay away from it. It's very strong. Yogurt water. I know that sounds crazy, but I like this stuff. Water with yogurt. It's good though. It's supposed to taste like yogurt, but it's good. I don't know why. Yogurt water. Red Bull? Yeah, Red Bull's garbage. It's gross. The White Monster? Yeah, they have it here. Same thing though. Monster is, I have epilepsy, so I can't. I really can't. I'll get too wired. It'll give me a seizure. Here they have pink Monster, green Monster, and they all come in small cans. I don't know. I think in America it's different. Here the cans are much smaller, right? The only one I do drink is this one. Sometimes I get this. I know I shouldn't, but this is the Mexican Day of the Dead Frida Kahlo Juice Monster, Mango Loco. That one's actually hella delicious, but I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't with my epilepsy. I can't drink those Monsters. It's too crazy. Oh yeah, if you think I'm like ignoring you, I'm not. It's that there's a delay. There's like a 3 to 5 second delay from your country to me and then back. YouTube is good, but it's not as responsive in a lot of ways as TikTok is. Yeah, Janice Palmistic. Yeah, I can't do the energy. I really shouldn't even have that much coffee, but I do though. Yeah, Red Bull, it's like medicine. It's like, it tastes like medicine. It tastes like cough syrup, you know? And then the thing about Circle K and 7-Eleven over here is that there's a seating area where you can get your food and sit down and eat it. Like here, they'll get their food warmed up behind the counter. This guy will make you a banh mi sandwich, or he'll make you a coffee, or she, whatever. They'll heat you up one of these things, and you can sit down and eat at the table. Crazy, huh? I'm just gonna press in over here. I think he's waiting for, I'm assuming he's waiting for a sandwich to get made. $25, $29. I know it seems like kind of rude, like I just cut the line, but I didn't. That's how you do it in Vietnam. Come in. I'm good. Thank you. Waiting in line. Ding dong, ding dong. Yeah, you can't. Waiting in. I've discovered that's how they wait in line at 7-Eleven and Circle K in Vietnam. You don't be totally rude about it, but if you just stand there and wait, like kind of confused, somebody will just come up and go right in front of you. So that's the way they do it. Yeah, the ding dong sound. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh my gosh. See if I can find my bracket here. Morning, you guys. Yeah, if you think I'm ignoring you, sorry, I apologize. Or if I'm not reading your comment fast enough, I may not be seeing it. It's a TikTok, YouTube is a little bit slower. Yeah, it's working in there and hearing that ding dong every 2 seconds. Also younger than the sun. Pretty, yeah, it's like first come, first serve. If there's just a little bit of space. I've had people do the most flagrant, most flagrant line violations to me. And I just realized it's not, at first I was offended, now I go, no, I see how it goes. There's a rhyme or reason. Also, it's age too. Like I'm an older man. Yo, what's up, Robert? Robert, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we're over here on YouTube. And thank you so much for the support, for the donation. I got it today. You're incredible. Thank you. It made my day. But yeah, they go by age over here too. So as an older man, if I cut in front of a line of people, I'll probably be okay. I can walk in front of a line of 10 people. I mean, I'm American, so not cool, but if you're an older Vietnamese man, they'll walk right in front. Whoop. It's a sign of respect. The kind of way the language works too. Like if, it's kind of like in Spanish. If you said, hello, how you doing? I would say, bien y tú? I'm good. and you, but it's kind of informal. It's kind of personal. But if I was talking to an older person in Spanish in Mexico, I would say muy bien y usted. I would say to them in a more proper way, I am very good. How are you, sir? It's kind of like that, their language, but it's even more, there's even more complexity to it. It seems like a lot of the way things work around here has to do with like respect and youth versus age. Yeah, if you're waiting for the bathroom and some people keep cutting in front of you because they're older than you or whatever. Yo, what's up? Yeah, Circle K is a gas station. 7-Eleven is like a gas station, right? Here, I don't know why, but Circle K and 7-Eleven are like stores. They have a bunch of like pre-made meals, you know, you can get behind the counter. And they'll make it, then they have like, they'll make you sandwiches and stuff like that too. Thailand 7-Elevens are crazy. Thailand 7-Elevens have like rice and noodle dishes and curries, and you can go by. It's crazy. 7-Eleven in Thailand is amazing. Hey, Mike Unfiltered. We're in Vietnam right now, on the side of the road in Vietnam, trying to get a 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? I don't know, and I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. That was a song from the 70s. I don't know if you guys ever heard that before. It was an anti-war protest song from the 70s in America. Yeah, so anyway, we're in Vung Tau. We're at a beach here in Vietnam. Elders come first in Asian and Native American community. Ah, I see. They take care of their own. They don't have rest homes, right? No, I don't live here. We're just traveling. What is it? Oh, it's ants. It's an ant's nest. Oh, did it fall down, or it was there? Yo, Vietnamese ants are crazy, bro. Do not be near that. I got bit up last week. You guys speak English? Yeah. Are you from around here? I'm like talking English. Wow. How you doing? I don't speak a lot of English. Yeah, I got bit up last week. I don't know where I was. Oh, I was on the island. And I got bit to hell by a bunch of ants. I sat down on the ground. So you guys were in...
Hopefully it's not the size of these.
Those are... Yeah, they were smaller than this, but I bet these hurt like hell. Oh, that's crazy. So the ants have made a house out of these leaves. Woo! Yo, Liam, what's up? Paulette, Mike, Vic. Open up the pearly gates. Yeah, that one. You know that song? Don't care and I don't know why. Whoopee, we're all gonna die. Country Joe and the Fish, right? Yeah, that was an ant house. That was scary. I know, I was like, I'm talking English with people. What's up? I don't know if they were Korean or American or Korean American. Yeah, we were on the islands, Con Dao Island last week, and I got bit to pieces. I sat down one day on some stairs and I didn't see the ants, and I was like, yo. I went home that day and I had welts all up my side because I sat on a bunch of ants. They weren't as big as that. Those are some scary ants. My God, that looks unreal, doesn't it? That doesn't even look real. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, Kristen, the scooters crossing the road? Yeah, that's crazy too, huh? They don't have a lot of stop signs and stop lights, so you just go. Those ants were crazy, huh? They were like half an inch, maybe a third of an inch. Yeah, I got my water. Let's go back and look at the boats. Country Joe and the Fish, man. I don't think he had any other big hits, but I grew up in the Bay Area, so I was hip to all that music when I was a kid. Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen, Quicksilver Messenger Service, Jefferson Airplane, all that stuff. Steve Miller, Grateful Dead. Remember Commander Cody? Commander Cody was great. Papa said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Digga 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 digga. All right. Yo, Janice. Bob Dylan. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. The Lost Planet Airmen. I saw them one night in a basement in Berkeley. I saw them playing. God, man, that was in the mid 80s. I thought it was supposed to be this young guitarist I'd heard of named George Thorogood, but I had the wrong night, and when I showed up, George Thorogood was going to play in this basement. I was 18 or 17, so that must have been 1985. And when I was on the wrong night, and it turned out to be Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. They're old at that point. Hot Rod Lincoln, yeah. Look at these boats, are crazy, right? Wow, these are dope. So cool. So yeah, we're in Vung Tau. Vung Tau appears to be, oh, yo, there's a Buddha up here. What? It looks like this is a kind of a retirement. Like there's people here who seem to have some money. There's a big Buddha sitting on the side of the hill. I think this is kind of a rich town. Wow. How hot is it, Kristen? It's pretty hot. I'll be honest with you. I'll be real with you. It's a little hot. 90 in the sun, maybe. There's another, what is this line? Evergreen or maybe Maersk? Looks like it's probably an Evergreen Lines shipping container. We'll watch it as it approaches. I want to get in one of those things. I want to travel around the world in that, you guys. If it has internet, I could live stream around the world on a shipping container. That'd be crazy, huh? On YouTube. 29 is Chicago. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. Holy cow. Is that Maersk? No, it's not Maersk or Evergreen. It says Zim on the side, but that's graffiti actually. That's somebody's graffitied the outside of the boat. Oh, that's dope. Oh no, it's Chinese. Zimjing or something. That's a big container ship. Wow. Little fishing boats, little shrimping boats. These are for what? Lobsters? Are these lobster cages? Maybe they're for lobsters. Or shrimp, I don't know. Hey, Tammy. When I was a kid in the Bay Area, we used to throw crab cages down in Bodega Bay, I guess. I was a young kid. They were much smaller. I think those are lobster cages, right? Crabs. I think, yeah, maybe they're for crabs around here. Monkey Wrench. No, we're in Vung Tau, Vietnam right now. But close. If I went out, I'll flip the camera. If I went a straight line across the ocean here, I would hit the Philippines right over there. Right, because we're in southern Vietnam. Saigon is over here, a couple hundred kilometers right around that mountain. Not super close, but close. That's where this container ship is going to go park. It's going into Saigon right now, Ho Chi Minh City. How those containers are so poorly stacked. What are you guys thinking? And they're like 6 containers high. Oh my God. It's like a set of bad teeth. You see the space in between all the stacks? Who stacked that, man? Dang, you guys. Yeah, the Philippines would be out there. Down there would be like Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Brunei, and then Australia. We're leaving in 5 days, 4 days. We're gonna go down to, 4 days we're leaving. We're gonna go to Australia. Gail, what's up? I'm traveling. I just travel and do live streams on YouTube and on TikTok. Even though you've never heard of our channel before, most people haven't, but we're bigger on TikTok. But to stay in Vietnam, this is one of the most affordable places in the world. My water was, 50 cents. My rent, where I'm at today, is $11. My hotel, it's good. It's like a 2-bedroom hotel room with a bathroom, kitchen, $11. I'll probably spend 12 or 13 bucks on food today. I had my breakfast this morning was a banh mi sandwich, cost me $1 American. I had 1, 2, 3 coffees today. Each coffee costs $1. Yeah, I'm into $5 for food today. $11 for a hotel room. Transportation, I did take the back of a scooter today. You can call these grab bikes, you can call grab taxis and grab scooters. Grab is kind of like Uber in here. This is kind of like Grab, it's a competitor. See the blue one? I take Grab, which is the green one. Anyway, these guys are so cheap. I took I sat on the back of the scooter and it cost me 50 cents. He drove me across town. He drove me like 3 kilometers, 50 cents. So transportation around town is great. Yo, Gail, what's up? Gail Evans, thank you for the loving disco ball. Mary, Deb, Gail, yo. Everybody's in here, man. They don't tip. Yeah, there's no tipping. They tend to think it's insulting. Unless it's really Americanized. If maybe it's a business owned by like an American-born Vietnamese person who's come back here to open a fancy Starbucks-y kind of place. You can tell because they'll have a tip jar out, but it's really unusual. It's just, I've seen that once or twice. Look at this. These guys are going out in this coconut basket boat. Jack, you farted? Oh, nice. Gail. Mary Taylor, can you send on here? Absolutely. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, you can send on the super chat, and I get most of it too, unlike TikTok. You can also do, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App are listed in the bio. They do gifts just like on TikTok. And then what else is there? Oh, and membership too. We're doing membership right now, but you know that. You're already a member, huh? Thank you very much, superstar. Super duper stars. Venmo, yeah. My trip getting here was good. I took a van from Ho Chi Minh City. You see him going over there in that boat? 3 little people in that boat, and one guy steers it. Little round basket boat. Yeah, I took a van down. Now he's gonna go back to the shore in that little boat with 1 paddle, 1 oar. Huh. Yeah, the van trip was cool. And then getting into town, once we got into town, I took a scooter to my hotel. Again, it's like 50 cents. Dara Dunger, what's up? Dara Dun. I wish I had a better zoom. It's pretty far away. It tends to be kind of, YouTube tends to be kind of shaky, like it doesn't have the same, you know, especially if I zoom it in, it gets a little shaky. You just got on at 12:36 Friday morning, and you fell asleep and saw the notification. Oh, Gail, hey, thank you so much for coming. Yo, Mary, what? Yo, thank you so much. Wow. Dang, Mary. Thank you so much for the 25 on Venmo. That's wild. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the 25 on Venmo. Wow, what a great day. I can know that's like a whole day's worth of expenses here in Vietnam. Somebody's just asking how cheap it was. It's pretty cheap. Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, you're all on that level of like, it's really affordable, you know? I got my meds. Yeah, I got a sandwich, and now I got yogurt flavored water. I don't know why they call it that. It's good though. It tastes kind of like cotton candy. No, I appreciate it, Mary. You're awesome. Thank you. So these guys are taking off. They might go out and fish, maybe. Yeah, they're gonna go out and catch some fish or shrimp or whatever. Pull up their baskets. Got my meds. Took my meds today, yeah, for my epilepsy. But yeah, I'm digging YouTube. I actually really enjoy it. I enjoy the TikTok. I'm sure. Oh, whoa, check this out. But I like the YouTube too. This is like Mad Max here coming up on a boat. What is this thing, man? What is this little beast? It looks just like a dark shadow coming through the water. What is this little monster? What the hell? I'm trying to get a better angle on this. What the heck? Those guys are going bye-bye. Yeah, the trip was good. My new Airbnb is good. I took a van from the city out here, and I thought it was going to be bad, but it was good. Last time I took that van, my man is swimming over here. What are you doing? He's swimming in the water. Last time I took a van, we were going to Dalat up in the mountains, and Dalat was the road up there was so wonky that I about threw up. But not this time. This was just fine. It's like a regular old highway. Wow, dope. This guy is out here doing his exercises, swimming with his clothes on. I don't think he's talking to me. Yo, Swarajak, what's up? Thank you so much. Thank you for the 200 on Super Chat. Amazing. Lowland plane, yeah, I'm just wondering. Swarajk. Swarajek. Thank you so much for the 200 on the Super Chat. That's beautiful. I appreciate it. The weather, Gale, is really nice. It's hot. Super hot right now. It's been hotter, but it's probably, look at this thing. Looks like a Vegas casino, right? How sun conscious here. Yeah, they're covered up. They're not trying to get a tan. Like me, I don't mind. I'm like, you know, from America, we like to get a tan. Naybel, thank you so much, Deb. Every time you go shopping and gas, it costs you 100. Yeah, dude, totally. Yeah, I don't have to spend that. I you know, I spend as little as I can. I don't envy America right now. You guys are paying a lot of money. Paying a lot. Prices are high over there now. Here, you don't have the choice. You don't have the variety of choices, you know. There's certain brands of Coke and Pepsi in the store, certain brands of, you know, you don't have the variety of choices, but they're affordable. Look at this. This is wild. The trees reaching out, the branches. Oh my God, Gail, thank you so much. That's crazy. A weekly for so much for the rupees. There we go. Those are rupees. I could never figure it out. It's making me crazy. Thank you so much for the 200 rupees, Swarash. That's beautiful. I appreciate it. Yeah, $400. That's a lot, man. That's crazy. $400 is a lot. And I bet you're good at shopping too, right? Go to Costco or whatever, get it on discount. That was always the joy of working in restaurants for me, right? All my life when I was younger, you could eat at work. That was the first thing that really got me into restaurants when I was a kid. My dad said, you know, if you're gonna live in this house, you're gonna get you're gonna get a job, god dang it. And I was like 15, I guess. I was throwing papers though. I'm Gen X, you know what I mean? We always had something. We were always making money doing something. I was throwing newspapers when I was 10 or 11 years old. I threw the Oakland Tribune. Get up at 4 in the morning and put a rubber band on your papers. Go out on your bicycle and ride around and throw newspapers at houses. Anyway, when I was 15, I started working washing dishes in a restaurant. Then my mom kicked me out of the house a while later because I was kind of a bad kid. And then I got a van. I was living in my van. And I would go to the gym to work out. I was pretty fit. I was big into working out. And I go to the gym, take a shower, and then I'd sleep in my van. So the only thing I needed was food. So I was like, I know, I already work in a restaurant. And I started moving up the line into being like a line cook, and that was it. All you need is like food, a place to sleep, and a place to clean up. I was there. I was in, and I stayed in restaurants like that for years. You don't shop in Costco, Nibel? Direct from farm? Ooh, nice, dang. But yeah, you get, Ruth, you threw papers too? Yeah, crazy, huh? They don't even make newspapers anymore, huh? Is it lagging a bit, really? Oh. That's wild. I remember another paper boy that was a friend of mine from school. What's his name? Scott Dominguez. Scott Dominguez hooked me up with the job throwing papers, and he was already a paper boy for throwing Oakland Tribunes. And he said, hey, this guy is gonna come around in a big white van with no windows on it, and he's gonna drop off the papers to you. You gotta fill out the forms and stuff, and he's gonna drive you around the city and show you where your route is, where you have to go, which houses you have to throw the papers at. Okay, so just go with him, and he'll show you what's up. And then every day he'll come by the house and he'll drop the papers off, and you just fold them up and throw them. Sure. So the guy shows up a couple days later in a big white van with no windows in it, and I hop in the side, and I'm like 11 years old, and you know, mom and dad didn't even know. I was hopping a van with some strange dude in Oakland. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't, no big deal. Just get in the van with the guy that you don't know. He's gonna drive you around. I still remember that guy. He didn't do anything. He didn't touch me or anything like that, but he looked like the guy behind the counter in the video store on The Simpsons. You know, that cartoon that always has the headphones on. You just wouldn't do that these days, you know. You wouldn't let your kid get in a van with some strange guy. You just wouldn't do that. Yellow guys. Your mom dropped off the paper boys in La Puente. Yo, that's crazy. Dropped off the papers. The paper boys would come pick them up. Oh, here's another basket boat right here. La Puente, California. Yo, Swaraj, thank you so much for the 400 Indian rupees. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Dang, thank you. Dang, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Swagger. Beautiful. That's amazing. You're awesome. East Islip. You used to throw papers when you were 10 years old. Gail Evans. Well, that's crazy. East Islip. It's New York, right? Long Island? Yeah, it's getting, my phone's getting a little laggy right now, right? I think the phone is just getting hot. I'll get out of the sun and get in the shade a little bit here, guys. And then it won't be so bad. Swaraj K3G. Swaraj G? Keg? Thank you so much. Look at the little tourism buses. Here where you can get some sugar cane squished into juice. Dom hai sing bang ho yeah. Don't know what she said at all. I'm sure I butchered it. Hey, how you doing? Oh no, thank you, no. I'm good, thank you. I'm gonna offer me a ride in exchange for some money. I said no thank you. Long Islip, Long Island, right? Long Island. I remember doing I cooked a party for at somebody's fancy mansion in Long Island one time. And I didn't know how fancy the mansion was gonna be. And when I got there, it was super fancy. I didn't book the party, I just worked for the company. I went there just as an assistant chef with like 5 other guys. And it was fancy as hell. I didn't think there was any houses like that in Long Island. I thought you had to go all the way up to the Hamptons or Montauk. They were rich. Yo, Gail. Keg is random code. Ah, Swaraj. I see. Gail, the laughing disco ball. Thank you. Swagger. That was the craziest party though. This was this company that I worked for. They're still in New York. They're kind of big in New York actually. God, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. Fuck. I worked for them forever. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, St. Ambrose. St. Ambrose. San Ambrose or St. Ambrose. Coffee shops in Manhattan. Super fancy, Italian-y, super expensive. There was one in Sotheby's auction house. And I lived right down the street from Sotheby's. Somehow, that's how I got the job. I used to go to the one in Sotheby's. Pretty soon I was working for the company. Anyway, long story. They found out I had been doing catering with some nicer companies in town. So they were like, yeah, we need you to cater, bro. So they put me on the team with their caterers. Problem is, at my age and level of experience and my calm demeanor, I really should have been their boss. I don't want to be anybody's boss. I wouldn't have taken the job being anybody's boss. But it was so, you ever worked at a company where your boss is super inexperienced and doesn't know what they're doing? Trippy, trippy experience, man. I was like, wow. I do not mind at all if somebody with no experience is my boss. It doesn't bother me at all. But just watching them make these really obvious mistakes was kind of brutal, you know? East Long Island in the 60s. Catwoman, California woman. Oh, this is dope. That's gorgeous. And I remember we had to do that catered event at that person's house in Long Island. And he was trying to make filet mignon on the backyard barbecue. Like we had to do a couple hundred filet mignon steaks on the backyard barbecue at this guy's mansion. It's kind of daunting, kind of a big deal. And the chef of the place he didn't really take it very seriously, screwed it all up. Look at that boat, it's dope. We're in Vietnam right now. The place is called Vung Tau. Wow. Wow, this is crazy, right? And a hammock right there, somebody's house. Vung Tau, Vietnam. 80th anniversary of Vietnam just happened recently. 1946 to 2026. And then before that, last year they had a party. I know, it's crazy, right? These are fishing boats and touring boats. And there's some larger, like this is a larger, I think that's probably a fishing boat too. Or it might be a passenger boat that goes into, oh, I bet that's a passenger ferry that goes to Saigon. I was gonna take it over here the other day. That's what that is. That's the ferry boat. But there's something about the dock in Saigon right now. It was closed on that day, or there was some complication, so I just took the van. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, right? This yellow one is amazing. Old Montauk Point. Wow, this is crazy. So beautiful. Wild. Yeah, so down, I don't really even know where I'm at. I don't know if it's Ho Chi Minh City down there. It could be. I don't think so though. I think Ho Chi Minh City is tucked in around the corner that way. But this would be an island, but I know it's not the island that we were just on because it would be way over the horizon. We just spent a week on Con Dao Island. It was really, really beautiful. Doing the stream every day. Ivy Island Treasures in the place. What's up, Ivy? Lillian, what's up? Yo, Lee McNeil, thank you so much. Awesome. Walter Harris, what's up? This little road, this is so dope. Riztopher 23 in the place. What's up, Riz Master? Lightroom coffee. Border guard check. Tra Kim Tra Jim Sat Tren Song. Don't know what that means. Must be some kind of military building up here. Reminds you of Puerto Rico? Yeah, dude. I could totally see that. Janice, what's up? Riz, what's up? I wonder how long the delay is with you guys. I think you can hear my voice, right? Like old Long Island in the 60s. Yeah, this is crazy. This is wild. But we are in Vung Tau, Vietnam right now. Vung Tau, Vietnam. I think Rizmaster, I did just answer the Rizmaster's response. Razor wire. Oh, my frog. Poor little critter on the road. All right, let's see. Where was he trying to go? Life's got a bucket full of woes for a poor little critter on the road. Yeah, you guys can hear this. No, it's dried. Look like I've been dried out for weeks. Dehradun, we are in Vung Tau. Ivy Island, you're gonna save money. Go to Puerto Rico? Oh, brilliant. Yo, look at this. Look at these roses. Or it looks like roses. Look at the spikes on here. What? Yeah, those are spikes. Good dang. Oh, god dang. Huh. That wall. Prison with the razor wire fence. No, it's just a neighborhood. It overlooks the ocean. And maybe military housing. There's a military building over here on this side too. Or official government, naval stuff. Vietnam reuses their materials, so if that fence has been there, they would just leave it there. This is gorgeous. So Vietnam has been, oh wow, invaded and colonized by all these countries, and they've always beat them back. You see the wasps up there, the hornet's nest, right there, the wasp nest up in the eave. The weather would be perfect for wasps around here. So I see a lot of French stylings when I look around. I see a lot of French because the French founded this thing. Holy crap, what is this? Is this the place with a lot of stairs? Oh my God. Wow. Oh my gosh. But yeah, where'd it go? I would hella watch that. If you go stream down there. This little concrete house just hanging over. That's a lot of steps, right? Looks like it's gonna be a Buddhist temple. That's a huge hornet's nest. You see that? That's massive. There's probably a lot more too if there's one that big there. Well, let's do some stairs, shall we? Take our time. Ooh, hear the dogs. Hear the dogs growling. Look at the cell phone towers. All right, here we go. Buddhism 101. 365 steps. Here we go. Oh, here's a temple right here where you pull off and you go in here and you have a little prayer, right? We're in Vietnam right now. Bin Chien Si Tran Vong Lu Niem Ti Du. Heaven with all hornets, I know. Okay. All right, this is wild. And it's, I don't know if New Year's just ended yesterday or if it's still going, but here in Vietnam, it's New Year's celebration called Tet. And it goes on for about a week. All right, let's go up here. Oh shit. Let's lean forward so we don't fall backwards. This is a bit. It's small. The stairs are kind of little. Okay. Wow, I didn't expect this to be here. I don't know what's here. I don't know where I'm going. Yo, Gail, thank you so much. A lot of steps, a lot of crazy steps. And I'm wearing my Crocs, so I might go kind of slow. Gail, thank you so much for the floating hearts. If there's any Buddhists out in the chat. Wow. I got this, man. Yeah, thank you for the floating heart again. Awesome, thank you. It's beautiful, huh? There's the ocean over here. You sell baby Crocs today? Nice, at the dollar store. The coconut right there, huh? And some tired marigolds. But these marigolds don't last much in this heat. Somebody must have put these here an hour ago. Oh, I know. My Crocs on? I know. I got the handle on here, man. See, I got the handle on. I'm good, man. Okay, here we go. Sport mode. Kitty Astro. We're up next to the ocean. And the city is called Vung Tau. Drink the water. Yeah, I got the water. I've been drinking it. Fishing boats down there, ocean. All right, and somehow I came across all these steps. I'm gonna assume allowed or supposed to come up here, as any good self-respecting wannabe Buddhist is supposed to do. Deb, Helen, did I go to the statue, the Jesus statue? No, it's up on this hill. I have to go to the store and buy some pants before I do that. Because you have to wear pants to get in there, pants or a dress. And I don't have any long pants. I've been traveling around Southeast Asia and Australia for the last 14 months. I literally do not have a pair of pants. She used to kick a coconut. Oh, it is a stairway to heaven, huh? Okay. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Bites. The bug bites. See the ocean out there on the horizon. These stairs are so small. One reason I can't find pants around here. The clothes are so small. The stairs are so small. There's aloe vera plant. Everything here is generally too small for me. Okay, firewood. Yo, holy shit. Look at these piles over here. Wow. Are those like remote boat docks? So they could park their boat out there? Yeah. There's a little house on one of them. There's a couple of houses out there. And then they take those little, they paddle out on those little basket boats to get there. Whoa. Yeah, see there's a house and a house. So like the dock master sleeps in there. No way, dude, that's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, I could wear a dress, right? Like a monk. That's what I should do. I'll just get a wrap, right? Okay, here's a fire. Am I in somebody's like personal space, or maybe their personal church? We'll find out, okay? Let's stay peaceful. And if I have to run out of here in a hurry. Oh, not at all. Not at all what's happening here. Oh, wow. Kwan Nam Hai Fodason. Wow. No, this is not Jesus. This is, what's her name? Lin Yun? Or Yun Lin? Oh, and this is like Cat Ba Islands and Ha Long Bay. Those are actual pictures of those islands. And this is crazy. Guan Yin. Thank you, Jackal. Guan Yin of the North Sea, Mountain of Buna. Ah. Hey, K Violino, what's up? 811 steps, is it? This is wild. Yeah, I bet that's the ferry boat that goes down to Ho Chi Minh down here. Yep. Maybe I'll try and take that back on Wednesday. Or whenever we go. Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember. The smell too, it smells like burning wood up here. Smells like burning wood. Smells like a forest fire. It's so hot. Yo, look at this down here. There's a whole big ass church there. A pagoda. Sick. And then more even. Oh, here's a gate. The gate though, don't go in here. I see. So this is like a church or a monastery or where a temple where the monks live, but it's shut. The gate is shut here. Dang, that's crazy. This is beautiful. Probably easier going down, right? Georgina Williams, what's up? Is that your boat? Be real? J07. Let me sit down here for a second. That's your boat. I knew that was somebody's boat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, crazy view. To go to the statue, it's 811 steps. It could, I don't know, maybe. It's room for a cat to go in, yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Don't forget to, good, cool. Be real. Yeah, the blue and white K11s. If you want to hit that thumbs up on the top of the page, that's a free thing you can do that helps. And also subscribing is also free. You can subscribe just by hitting that button that says subscribe on there. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I love having everybody be here. I know, I would love to go in there too. We've been on TikTok for the last 2 years, traveling around the world. And now we're over on YouTube. We'll go back to TikTok a little bit, but I'm actually digging. I like the image quality on the camera here. TikTok's pretty good, but I think this is really good. Look at the bamboo. So right now we're in Vung Tau, southern Vietnam. And last week we were in Ho Chi Minh. The week before that we were out on Con Dao Island, hella far out there. Yeah, see, these are like boats dock here at those old-fashioned piles. There's 2 boats out there moving, but those are pretty old and broken down. I'm surprised that anyone even uses them, but there are 2 shacks on there. What a trip. If you like really need a place to sleep, you can go inside the shack and sleep. That's crazy. There's another shrine you can only get to at low tide? Really? Wait a minute, it's oh, when the tide is low you can walk out in the water or swim, or is it dry? Because I think I've seen it. It looks like an island, right? Well, we're gonna be here for days, so we're definitely gonna do that. It's over on the other side of the island by my hotel, and it looks like that place in Thailand where there's that rock. We were on Rayleigh Beach, and you can walk when the tide is low. You can walk across to that big rock, and then turn around real fast, and you have to climb the rocks to get there. Oh, I'm curious. Maybe I'll ask Vico about it. Yo, how do I do this, dude? When do I do this? Oh, there's somebody behind me up here. I see a guy moving. A monk. Yeah. You see him back there? Where did we see monkeys? We saw monkeys. Not yesterday. We saw monkeys a few days ago. Well, we saw them in Con Dao Island. I thought I saw monkeys yesterday. Monkeys are crazy. I didn't realize how outgoing and gregarious and kind of dangerous monkeys really are. town is cool. I thought I'd seen all the cool towns in Vietnam, but this one's pretty cool. It's really got a different vibe. It's very, I guess because it's so hot. It kind of reminds me of California. Kind of got a California vibe. It does kind of feel like Long Island, and it also feels kind of like Chow. It also kind of feels like Coney Island. Like the town itself reminds me of Coney Island. And if you guys have been to Coney Island in the last 10 years, it's like the worst part of New York City right now. It's just grungy, not nice at all. But it is what it is. But parts of this remind me of Coney Island. Like I think during the high season, they probably have a lot of tourists. And tourists don't care. They'll come to a beach town like this and just thrash it and leave, you know. Everything gets overused. I think that's the only thing wrong with Coney Island. Everyone comes to visit, but nobody takes their garbage with them when they leave, you know. Yeah, it's the monk or one of the monks. Anti-landing stakes? Is that what that is? Oh, from 1949, from the war? Holy crap, seriously? Oh, because I see a couple what look like shacks over here, right there and right there. Those are ants, so nobody will try and land their boats over there. Wow. I wonder too if there's another shipping container boat. What was the U.S. involvement in Vung Tau back in the war? You know, and like in Hue and Da Nang, the U.S. was all over Vietnam during that war. They were stationed all up and down the country. I always wonder when we go to different places, what was the U.S. like in this town back in 1969? So when they were getting invaded, yeah. Wow. No, Coney Island is trash right now, yeah. Couldn't have been good, right? No, Coney Island is trash. Ivy's been better this year. Coney Island, they're cleaning it up a little bit. That's good. I mean, it has hope. It has possibility. It could be fixed. Like I used to go to Rockaway Beach. I go swimming at Rockaway. Even just a couple of years ago, you know what I mean? So I think Coney Island could get, if they restored it and got the water cleaner. I don't think they need to though. Just let it be what it is. Wow, look at this fishing boat. He's barely got his head above water. How far from my Airbnb? It's gonna take me a minute to get back home, to be honest with you. It's gonna take a while. I'm kind of far from it, I think. And it's hot. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going, but I also want to be smart. It's hot as a pistol up here. I love the music. There's a grave or a memorial right here. I'd love to go in there and read it, but I can't. Yeah, and up here is like the monastery, the house where the monk came out of. He wanted to see what was up. He saw me down here, or he heard me down here. Janice, what's up? Gail Evans, Ivy Island, Ref. What's up? 118 Dawn. Helen. Creeping Jesus says there's something on my hand. I missed that. Go for the mermaid parade. You go for Coney? The cones, yeah. I always wanted to go, but I never ever made it. Never ever made it over there. I made the Gay Pride Parade in New York. You couldn't really avoid that. That was always so big. I haven't been for a couple years now. The last time I went, it was so packed that I couldn't handle it. I didn't want to be there. I went down there with my uncle, and we were, after a while, we were just like, dude, let's get out of here. It was so packed. We streamed like a Puerto Rican Day parade. We streamed at, what's Columbus Day with all the cops? Isn't it Columbus Day parade where they have all the police parade? What's the other one? St. Patrick's Day. Even Halloween, I never made Halloween, like the Halloween parade down in the East Village. I never really made that. And I never made, what's it, Neptune Week or Neptune Week or Neptune Parade? I never made it out there either. Waiting for them to kick me out. I wonder if they were invaded many times. Vietnam? Yeah, they were. The French came like in 1815 or something like that, and they were repelled. They were not able to invade. And then they came back in like the 1850s or 1860, and they did invade, I think, Da Nang. Eventually the French did come in, take over the country by the 1870s, and they colonized all of Southeast Asia. But eventually the French were not able to maintain control of Vietnam. And in 1943, I believe, they asked the Americans to come in and take Vietnam off their hands so that they could like just retreat and go back to their country. They were done with it. They were done with always fighting these Vietnamese who wouldn't give up. And then, and Japan also had their fingers in here too, but I don't remember exactly the details. But then when Japan surrendered in World War II, and Japan was out, so Vietnam beat French, they beat the Japanese. Now the only one left was American advisors were here after 1945. And then by 1955, the American advisors had increased to, like in America, we called them advisors. We're just there to help them. But basically, America had sent in so many troops that by 1955, the war had officially begun, and it would go on for another 20 years. And eventually by 1975, after many, many American soldiers came in, eventually America backed out and was like, okay, we're done. So Vietnam essentially beat America too. It's crazy. They are proud and they are strong, and I don't play around with them. They're always really cool to me though. It never really was war, yeah. It was kind of like Korea was a police action, quote unquote. Korea wasn't really, or maybe it was actually a Korean war, but Vietnam War wasn't really exactly a war, right? And they don't call it the Vietnam War over here. They call it the American War, by the way, in America, because they're Vietnam. Why can't we all just get along, right? I know. Tell me about it. Judy Allred, what's up? Helen, how many times was this little town invaded? I mean, Vung Tau is right outside of Saigon. So eventually Saigon did fall, right? Like in 74, 75? But I don't know. I try and learn. I try and study when I'm here. I try to watch like videos from opposite perspectives, you know, because we were taught a certain perspective in America. And I try and, you know, figure out what's real and what's not real. It's hard with media these days. You can't tell what's real sometimes, you know what I mean? The story is, what do they say? The history books are written by the victors, right? Whoever wins gets to tell the story the way they want to tell it. That yellow fishing boat. It would be nice if we could stop having wars. 1814, we took a little trip. Down to Louisiana, on down to Mississippi. That was a war, wasn't it? Or 1812? War of 1812. Have you heard what the U.S. is doing in Cuba right now? No, I haven't. I really haven't seen a lot of American news lately. I just can't. I hear the music. The music is dope. I guess it's recorded, right? It's coming out of a speaker. Unless this could be coming from the house through a speaker. Could be live. There's like a house up here, a temple. Could be recorded or it could be live. Yeah, wait till the aliens come. 1814, we took a little trip. It's like the Davy Crockett song or something from the 50s. On down the mighty Mississippi. What was weird is how like popular music, that was like before rock, you know what I mean? Before rock and roll, songs like that. Pat Boone and Ricky Nelson and stuff like that. I'm old enough, we grew up listening to stuff like that around my house. I mean, most kids these days wouldn't know the difference between rock music from 1957 and rock music from 1967. They certainly wouldn't know Pat Boone and, and Ricky Nelson. Who's that other lady? Debbie something or other. Debbie Reynolds? She used to sing those kind of songs. They were like pop songs, but they weren't rock and roll songs, you know? Before Elvis, before Little Richard, before Chuck Berry. The Battle of New Orleans. Can I eat mice? Hell yeah. Parsifal? Chuck Berry, yeah, he was incredible, man. I saw that dude live. He was great. I saw him in the 80s. That was crazy. Yeah, I hated Pat Boone. Too clean. Too white. Too blonde. That pagoda over here is crazy too. Look at that. Na, na, na. Hi guys, I think we're ready to go back down the hill before I totally run out of water. It's like surprisingly hot. I don't realize how hot it is till every few minutes I go, oh right. Right. You're getting really hot. Or all the doo-wop songs, you know? Like Dion and the Belmonts. Keep away from a run around Sudavita. Hoop, hoop. Do, 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 do. Dean Martin. Rat Pack stuff. Bobby Darin. Mac the Knife. All that stuff. Just kind of wasn't exactly rock and roll, but it would eventually all become rock and roll. And then pretty much it would all turn into like hard rock, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, that kind of stuff. And those guys would all have shows in Las Vegas in the 1970s, 60s and 70s. It's that poor Elvis, man, that guy. Mistreated by his record company. Got sicker and sicker, and they gave him uppers to make him wake up and downers to make him go to sleep until he eventually just, whole body just gave up. Never trust a man in white shoes. Yeah, white patent leather shoes. That's how they used to dress though, right? A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all dressed up for the dance. My dad used to tell me about stuff like that. They wear like white shoes and black pants and a pink jacket and go pick up their girl. Put a corsage on them. Why? Because it's Friday night. Put a corsage on your date's sweater. I'd be like, what are you talking about, bro? What? What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, now we're going down. Unchained Melody. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. Yeah, they do a ton of karaoke here too. I hear people singing the craziest songs. Like, like Unchained Melody. They're like short versions of songs. They'll sit around and sing karaoke on the street with their microphones. I know. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. The ants, that looks like one of those ant homes too. The ants had made 3 or 4 leaves into like a giant nest. Brilliant, pretty incredible. So I think this is the hill that on top of which there is a giant Jesus Christ with his arms outstretched. But I don't know how to get there, but we can try. And you're supposed to wear pants, but you know what? We can just go over there and they'll let me in, or they won't. And here's a Buddha way across there. Man, they love their religions, their Buddhism. I love it. I think it's great. Superstar. Hey, Lee McNeil. Hey, Ref. Tan Shings. Wow. Another secret place that we found. I like secret places. That's what happens when you go off script, right? You go off the beaten path. And thank you guys for coming with me. You didn't have to do this, but I appreciate it. I'm glad you did. There's a snake or a lizard over here. Oh, it's a little doggy. I thought you were a snake or a lizard, dog. You're just a little dog. Okay. Jeez, dog. Much easier getting down, Gil, you're right. November's child. Was Vico here? Yeah, I think Vico was here, right? I didn't catch any of his streams, but people tell me that Vico was here. Get on out of here. Dogs and snails, etc. Hey, throwing up hand signs. Yo, what's up, bro? We're the scooter gang, dude. East side, represent. Wonders Coffee. Okay, yeah, we made it. Whew. You made it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Gotta be expensive to live up here unless you've like owned your house for a long time. Oh, whoa, look at this. Melted. Oh, melted styrofoam caught on fire. Barber shop. Yo, what in the hell? Convenience store. Okay. Restaurant. Komga. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice restaurant. Oh, what's up, little buddy? Yo. What's up, bud? Yeah. You're good. You're all right. East side, west side, all around town. Barbershop. Skateboard. What if I took a skateboard and shot down to the ocean? Probably catch up with me. Yo, look at this thing. Are you kidding me? Dope. Got my lowrider bicycle. The Terminator dog. Woo. Dope. I about lost an ankle. Yeah, I was pretty close to that dog. Did you notice that? Whatever the weather. I had to jump. I really had to jump away from that one. I've never been bit by a dog. Not like a mad dog, you know what I mean? Not an angry dog. I've been bit accidentally by dogs who didn't mean it, but yeah, but they got a lot of barky dogs over here. Little barky barkers, little ankle biters. Whatever the weather, what's up? Sa-da-na-na-na. Huh. Wild. Wonder how to, I mean, if you get here from the front side, maybe down from the ocean side, instead of coming from the top. Huh, crazy. And the ocean right out here. Beautiful. Is this Blanca City? Is this yeah, it looks like they're painting it. I think they're always painting it. Are we is this Justin Bieber or is this a Vietnamese pop song? Try and listen to the language. I always want to hear the local music. I don't know what modern pop music sounds like in America. The music I hear over here is usually it's in local languages, you know? It's crazy, huh? It's not English. Crazy, huh? I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike on that too. Yeah, it's Asian pop. I got a copyright strike the other day. Not a strike, but one of my videos I had to split. If it ever makes $1, I have to split it with some Asian pop star. They sent it to me. I don't know if it ever will or not. I didn't even notice it because it was in the back, and but it was like a popular artist that was playing. It was like the Justin Bieber of Vietnam was playing in the background in a coffee shop, just like that. It took a super long time to process, and then when I finally opened up the letter from YouTube, it was like, it's copyright enabled. It's not an infraction, but if you will have to split the proceeds with this person. Well, oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not Justin, just a good beat. Let's see what's up. Oof, oof, oof. There you are. There you are. And a couple cats. Couple kitty cats there too. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, oof, oof, oof. Neighbors are hating me right now. Coffee, 100 meters. Cafe Vung. Oh yeah, can you imagine? I would not want to get those ant leaves, those ants on my head. They were on my butt the other day. They were terrible. I see fire up there. That's weird. Somebody started a fire to, oh, my lungs are full of smoke. There's a fire up here for probably burning the like altar paper, the gold paper, the ancestors' paper. Hill coffee. Yeah. Yeah, there's a fire over here. Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, we saw monkeys on Vung Tau Island. That's where we saw monkeys. I was thinking, I wonder if there's monkeys up here. Because if there is, this is not where I want to be. Because they can run out and steal my phone. But if they do, I'll give them a stern talking to. Monkeys? You monkeys, put my phone down. Give me back my bullets. Ah, I see a coffee shop. Walk backwards. Yeah, you want to see over the fence? Yeah. Give me back my bullets. Na 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 na. Yeah, I thought it was a dump, but I think it's a bunch of broken building material, a bunch of broken rocks. It didn't really look like a dump, per se. There's the ocean out here. I'm trying to see this boat, but there's so many leaves. There's a boat going through there. Nah, I can't really see it. Can't quite see it. Let's go to this lookout up here. Oh, wow. Oh, I ain't going in there. Hell no. The ants and the bugs and the spiders. Look at the tarantula right here. Ah, no, that's not a tarantula. Yeah, go somewhere. You go to some shady places. Oh, yeah, why do I always end up in the bad places, you guys? I don't mind. Maybe that's why. The wild side. Yeah, these some goats, right? You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to the wild side of life. That little boat, you see him out there struggling? Holy crap. Wow, that's so dope. Bad places are nicer. Yes, exactly. I think so too. I didn't know God made honky tonk angels. All right, let's see. And I might have known you'd never make a wife. Looks like the coffee shop is closed. It looks like it is in somebody's house, which is, oh no, this is it. It's a giant ass restaurant. Whoa, this is dope. Here's the view. Whoa, this view is amazing. What the hell? Ref, yeah. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. It's not all that expensive, so if you, I mean, it's not free, but if you're ever thinking about leaving the States, or if you ever have, I mean, a lot of people can't travel for lots of different reasons, you know what I mean? They have different obligations, right? It's not that simple. For me, my life has gotten pretty simple, so I can do this. There's lots of reasons why people can't just up and travel. Whew, wow, this is crazy. The hills out here, I mean the hills, the clouds. Amazing, freaking amazing. Yeah, so, oh, there's a big rock right there. A little island out there, like a rock, you see it? So Saigon is down there. Or maybe it's over here. Maybe that's Saigon down there. It seems like there's some texture on the horizon. It's not just flat. Maybe that's Saigon, which would put Vung Tau Island way out there. There's no way we could see it right now. Look at that fishing boat. I saw a story one time about a guy that was two guys in an open boat. They left, I think, Peru, and they ended up out in the Marshall Islands. Or there was only one left, the other one died. Like in an open boat, they got lost. It was a little boat like that. And it took them like 6 months or something like that. But they made it all the way out to the Marshall Islands. Trying to fix income now. Oh, Gail, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I should go inside if we can. It's hot as a pistol. It's not open though, it's closed. Yeah, it's out of business. Yo, there's more stuff up here. Check this. Oh, wait a minute. I got plug in a battery. Hold on. I'm down to 5%. Oh wow, yeah, this is crazy around the corner here. Don't forget to hit that. If you guys would like and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. If you want to join the channel as a member, we got superstar and super duper star levels. Okay. Elvis movie week. Oh my God. Yeah. I totally understand, Gail. Yeah, coffee would be good. All right. Yeah, they seem to always have. I remember when I was a kid, I guess it must have been summertime or else I would have been in school, but they always had Elvis movies on in the morning, like before 11. Always. He must have made 100 movies. They had so many Elvis movies on. Seemed to have a new one every day. And then by, I guess by about noon, it was like General Hospital, right? Young and Restless, Days of Our Lives. By about 12, all the soaps started coming on. Blue Hawaii, Kissing Cousins. I got the 2, 3, 4 occupation GI blues. Yo, sick. From the from the top of my hat to the heels of my GI shoes. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Teresa Holmes, what's up? Oh my God, this makes me think of that when we were in, remember the egg theme park? The egg theme park was so crazy. Kulapatra. In the mud bath, yeah. Awesome. Vinavasin. These are awesome. You look a little grumpy. Are you a little grumpy? Yeah, sleepy, tired. Happy Buddha. Hello, Happy Buddha. Hello, Happy. These are awesome. Yeah, the egg theme park was nuts, huh? Charlene, the egg theme park. We were in some other beach town. It was not very unlike this one. I can't remember the name. Look at these jackfruits. Imagine that fruit falling out of the tree and landing on your head. Oh, Nha Trang. And outside of Nha Trang, if you go inland, it was hotter than a skillet out there. But for some reason, they had a theme park, like a Disneyland. And instead of like characters like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, all the characters were eggs. And it was like called the 100 Egg Theme Park or something. And everything, all the rides, trains, characters were all eggs. It was weird. It was weird. Like these would all be eggs, you know what I mean? Everything there was be like eggs with this stuff painted on it. A dragon egg and a warrior egg. No, there's no one around here. And the coffee shop is closed, and there's nowhere to get water. I'll be okay though. Whoa, that's awesome. Dang. Guan Lin, just like the Lady Buddha in Da Nang, right? A little bit different styling on the features, right? There's a little Buddha sitting on top of the Buddha's head. That's awesome. That's so eggy. Yeah, some angry gods up here, huh? Don't egg me on. Holy cow, look at this ocean, bro. Gorgeous. Wow. See, when I see this, I think I want to be out there. Like I want to just be parachuted out into the water and just drop into the water, boop, and swim back. Well, that's really not gonna happen. I don't think anybody can swim that far. Wow, look at that picture. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this road keeps going up and up and up and up. Let me see if I can pull up a piece of shade over here. Where can I find somewhere? Oh, look at the cactus. That's awesome. Good old-fashioned saguaro cactus. That's crazy. On a yacht laying in the sun. We had fun, yeah. And the stars that we'd reach were just starfish on the beach. Table setting. Oh gosh. I gotta sit here in the sun. Oh wow, look at this. And then this towering cloud up here. God dang. Nice sky, huh? Oof. I know, I would love to go swimming in that water too. Guys, I should probably stop. I'm just realizing we've been going for 5 hours and it's 2 o'clock. I do want to keep going. But I'm not, I can't, I shouldn't, I should be smart. It's quite hot. Yeah, that cloud is crazy, huh? Yeah, get some rest, go indoors, cool down, take some extra epilepsy medication, stay safe. Thank you everybody that came in today, I appreciate it. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. We have memberships available, Superstar and Super Duper Star. You can support the channel for free by just hitting like and hitting subscribe, following the channel that way. That'd be great. And just watching the replays actually is believe it or not, helps. And there's a lot of replays from this last week. It's cool. I actually, that's another thing about YouTube, is that they archive everything so you can go back and see it, and it's been really good. Yeah, it was an awesome day. I wish we could keep going. I wish we could keep going. I really, really would. I really, really want to. Yeah, but I got to be smart. Take care of my health, right? Go indoors, Chris. Yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow we'll make it up to, I'll get some pants or something and we'll make it up and to see that Jesus statue. Today is what, Friday? Friday morning here, or Friday afternoon now. So you guys have, so it's Friday morning at 2 o'clock in the East Coast for your Ivy. Yeah. What's up, dude? Hey, Caraventure. Would I lose my taste for 15 years? Yeah, I have no taste. I don't care. For $1 million bucks, yeah. Can I get a cab? Maybe, I don't know. Whatever the weather. I saw the question last night. If you woke up tomorrow morning a multi-billionaire, what's the first thing you would do? And I started thinking about it, and first I was offended at the question, like, why is it always about money, blah, 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 blah. And then when I started thinking about it, I was like, no, this is kind of fun. I'm gonna pretend I'm a multi-billionaire for 15 minutes. Oh, this is cool, yeah. What would I do? Get a private jet. Go back to sleep. Hell yeah. Pick up the phone. Bro. Get the best boat in the harbor. And we're gonna go, or get a plane, get a private jet. Give me whatever plane is at the airport right now. A nice private jet. We're gonna go get a pizza in Naples. After I go back to sleep. Yeah, if you had more than 1 billion, if you were a multi-billionaire, let's say you had $2 billion. That's a lot of freaking billion. That's a lot of millions of dollars. A billion is 1,000 million. So if I had $2,000 million, is that right? Yeah, $2,000 million. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I would buy everybody I know a $1 million house. Why not? Sam, we got a cab back to the house, yeah. Buy a Supreme Court justice, yeah. They're pretty expensive, I hear. Buy everybody I know a house. I think it doesn't take much either to, like, the amount that you just need to put in a mutual fund. You know, get a money manager and put $500 million in the stock exchange and leave it. And you can live off of that. Be a millionaire just off that every year, right? Even just $1 million would be crazy. Thank you, Ruth Ann. You hire me as a chef. Build a new hospital, yo. Give everybody health care in America. Animal sanctuary. Homeless people, yeah, wow, that'd be crazy. Yeah. Find some really tore up town in America with a bunch of empty houses. Like broken down houses that cost $50,000 each. And then buy them for people to live in for free. I was actually just reading about this the other day about the Aran Islands. in just off the coast of Ireland. I've been there. I loved the Aran Islands, and they're offering like rebates of like $100,000 if you. They have a bunch of like jalopy, derelict wooden shacks on this rocky island, and it rains all the time. But if you move there and fix up one of the old houses at your cost, and you prove that you are going to live there for like 18 months while you repair it, they'll give you $100,000. I would do it, yeah. Appreciate it, Ruth and Charlie. I would like, man, that sounds really good. Or in Italy, there are places like that too, right? Where you can get a house for 10,000 euros or whatever. You can buy the whole house. And as long as you fix it, as long as you agree to fix it, and then Italy will rebate you back like $100,000. Where's the other place? Portugal has that too. I think about it. I don't know. Well, we're doing it. We'll do this island for the rest of the week, and then we do Australia, then we do New Zealand, and then I think we go back to Italy after that, or Europe, Greece. We could travel to the moon. That'd be crazy with a couple $1 billion. Yo, the spider is nuts. This spider hops. It's a hopping spider. What are you jumping at, bro? Bro, if I woke up and I was a multi-billionaire, I'd get the best cell phone. I'd get the best shoes. Yo, I'd get the best. What are the best shoes? I would get Hoka's. Or you could have them custom made, huh? I would love to have good shoes. I want really great walking shoes, and they have Velcro straps on them instead of laces. Like the best high-tech Velcro straps imaginable. Get an island for people to sustain themselves with gardens and stuff. Yeah, there's so much you could do. There's so much that you could do. It's fun to think about. There's so much more to life than money, but I'll let you know if it happens. If I wake up one day a multi-billionaire, like if all my videos have like 1 billion views one morning, I'll be like, yo, what? Yo, what happened? I'll let you guys know. We'll get a great big yacht and have a party. We'll rent out a big island and have a party. Hoka shoes are not really all that. We're gonna go to Australia again, Gail. We're going next week. New Balance, 100 pairs of cool glasses, outer space. Yo, see if it's really flat or not. Now I had Hoka's that one time. They were hella good. They were really good for walking. I mean, I'm wearing Crocs right now, so my feet are hurting. I think that must be why it's on my mind. Hey, buddy. Oh, this is like a faux quack looking dog. Hey, little dog. Doggity doogity. Hi, buddy. Look at you. You're gorgeous. Don't be weird. Cute. Hey. Yeah, he's not mad at me. He's barking at the dog. Or he's yelling at the dog who's barking. He was sleeping in the hammock. The caretaker of the church. Hey! Dog shut right up after that. Yeah, I'll get a cab back to town. Yeah, I would get the best shoes. What else would you get? I would get some great tattoos. A big yacht, a party. Yeah, they were great shoes. Yeah, they were fine. I got them a long time ago in the mail. I think I told you this. For some reason, they were giving you up to like 6 weeks to wear them. And if you didn't like them, just return them and get your money back. So I did. They were so good. And after like 5.5 weeks, I put them in the box and sent them back. I hated to send them back, but I didn't want to. They're expensive. They're like $150. I never spend that much for shoes. Oh, pants. Yeah, I need more tattoos and pants. I'd buy some pants if I get a multi-billion dollars. Do many people speak English? Monkey Wrench? No, not a lot of English here at all. No Spanish, very little English. I can speak Spanish, but so it doesn't help here. And there are billions of people over here, and they're not. They're all Asian. That's why it's mind expanding for sure. This last year has been crazy. We went to Australia in the end of December. And for like 11 months, I hadn't had a conversation in English face to face with a person, like at all. So when we got to Australia and the lady was speaking English with me, I was shocked at first. Like, oh shit, I'm talking English. Wow, this is crazy. Anyway, we're gonna go back to, we'll be back in Australia. Ooh, skeeters like crazy here. We'll be back in Australia in about a week. Cambodia, what's up? Right now we're in Vietnam. Love Cambodia too. We were in Cambodia, which is gorgeous. We went to Angkor Wat and we went to Phnom Penh. I really thought it was beautiful. We haven't gone, there's like islands and beaches in the south I would love to go check out, but I didn't get a chance to go see them. What we did see was beautiful though. Cambodia's really nice. You can see that big boat right there. Giant ship. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Yeah, let me, I'm gonna go home before I turn into a dry leaf. Oh, you're in Phnom Penh right now? Cambodia, no cooking. Oh, very cool. Yeah, we're in Vietnam right now. We're traveling around, checking out everything. We just came from, we were in Phnom Penh in like 3 months ago. We came back from China to Phnom Penh, to Taiwan, to Australia, to Vietnam. Now we're going back to Australia. Then we're gonna do New Zealand. We just travel around all over the place. So do hit the like and subscribe button. Those are free to do on YouTube and it helps the channel. And then you'll get notified whenever we're on there. Every day we go check out different stuff. So today we've been wandering around Vung Tau, Vietnam, finding like Buddhist temples and stuff, different places. Yeah, I thought Phnom Penh was great. I stayed at a really cool Airbnb. I don't know exactly where, it was right downtown area by those statues and those that you drive around, right down there. It was really, really cool. Kind of this backpackery area. There's a lot of backpackers, right? It was great though. It was really great. The food was great. By all those temples. Here we go, guys. A little, different. Yeah, I've got to get before you go there, you got to get a visa, right? I think it's, actually, I don't know. Is there a problem with it right now because of the, didn't they close it down for some issues, or they made it hard for Americans to go in there? There's some visa. Maybe I just have to get a new visa. I think it was like $35. Oh, thank you for subscribing. All right, you guys. See you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Call a cab. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Bye. See ya. Bye.